Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to Bug Knight. Bug King, I should say. You know what? We don't know for sure if we're king yet. We'll stick with knight for the time being. We've got a tower to ascend. We beat such a hard boss. Like, it didn't take as many attempts as Lost Kin did. But that one felt harder to me. Just for how hard I had to concentrate. And how nervous I was throughout. Anyway. Yeah, let's keep climbing this Watcher's Spire, shall we? See what we find. The more time spent in the City of Tears, the better. Wow, that fight was intense, though. Okay. Made it through. That's all that matters. We are victorious. And... whoa! Monies! Thank you, Swarm. That helped. Heh. Yeah. Alright. What's this? A Hellenist seal. Okay. There's so much art in this game. I'm still baffled as to how just like 3 or 4 people did this. Even if they did, like, I don't know if they did get some contract art help along the way. It's just like astounding. Like, they're doing a lot of really clever reuse of a lot of assets. So, like, they've made... so, like, they get this window pattern here that they can use tons of times. These banners back here that they can litter all over the place. These props that are a lot of the same props scattered all around, but it doesn't feel copy-paste. It's amazing. It's so good. Alright, so... we gotta be getting near the top now, right? So pleasant and quiet in here. Oh, this is nice. I like this a lot. Hey. Hey. Hello? Hang on. Can I? I can. Nope. Ah, nuts, I'm stuck. Oh, wow, I've got like a weird physics bug going on here. Oh, okay, no, I'm okay now. Oh, I like kind of freaked the game out for a second there. Guess I won't do that anymore. But I will... attack! Who you been spying on? Wow. That is so cool. Beautiful art, this game. Oh, and paintings. What are you doing here? You go away. Shoo. A sleeping figure lays atop the stone plinth. Well then, seems we're about to get our third dreamer collected. For King Beloved. To sleep, to serve. bonds must remain. Remain. Well, all right. Oh, man. That's all 3. Bug Knight, wake up. You come here. I serve. Master. Light calls. Master, so long. Neat. Well then, we have all 3 now. I guess we can go to the temple, can't we? Huh. Let's get to a bench. Hey, I destroyed you guys. Whatever. So... back to the bench, then. I'm torn between wanting to rush and go see, and not wanting the game to be over. But then, actually, it's not anywhere near over, now that I think of it. I do know that there are numerous endings to this game, and that getting one doesn't lock you out of doing more. Like, apparently, like, folks let me know that if you get an ending, the game just kind of boots you back out to where you last saved, so you can keep going, which is great, and means that we don't have to worry about locking ourselves out of anything, which is nice. It's a nice change of pace. So I guess we could just go to the Temple of the Black Egg and have nothing to worry about, huh? I mean, assuming that's the end. I've been assuming that's the end. I don't really know where else to go that I haven't explored already. Like, obviously there's more stuff to find. But, yeah, this really seems like coming back here. It's getting us toward the end. You know what? Why the heck not? Why the heck not? We are Bug Knight, and by gosh, we're going to the Temple of the Black Egg. Can't stop Bug Knight. I'm gonna go to King Station. Here we are. Let's head back to Dirtmouth. Come, Stagbert. Yay! Wish me luck, bud. And Zote's still here. I'm gonna have to go down and win that fight later. Absolutely, no question, going to do that. You know what? I'll give one more try. Actually, hang on, let me check my loadout. Just to be sure. Let's see. Don't need that or that. Okay. Really wish I had one more notch. That'd make a big difference. But, so it goes. Shaman Stone. I may, well... Yeah, let's go with that, because there's just so little opportunity to actually heal in that fight. This feels like it gives me the best chance. And if I can't beat him this time, then fine. I'll beat him some other time. Oh, we gotta give it a try. Hello. This is still so incredibly good. Oh, Zote. Don't spit Zotes. Woo. All right, the shockwaves. Nah. Nah. Darn it, doing bad. Heal quick. Jeepers. Meh, hate those shockwaves. They are the worst. Bah. Yeah. Ah, badly done, Bug Knight. No. You know what? Actually, I take it back. I want to try doing the version where I'd get quick heals off. Don't know if that's going to work any better, but I'm tempted. Just to see what difference it makes. Does it feel any more effective? Maybe. Alright, Zote, let's do this thing. Now. Hey, how come you can spit two of you? I disapprove. No. Darn it. Those shockwaves are the worst. Nuts. Yeah, there's no healing opportunities. This is not the way to go about it. Ah! Boy, bad fight. I'm gonna take one more shot at it. Alright, Zote, one more round. Meh, Zote, let me out. Meh. Zote, you suck. Bah! Boy, oh boy. Part of it is I'm just fighting very badly. Ugh. Ah, missed completely. Meh. Hate the shockwaves. Bah, Zote. Oh boy. Rough fight. I'm gonna figure you out, Zote. Eventually. Bleh. Okay. I guess when he's spitting is a good chance to hit him a few times. Bah. Meh. Zote, you suck. Okay, heal quick. Get a couple at least. Blech. Boy, is this going so bad. Partly because I'm like panicking. Oh man. I lose my rhythm and I get flustered. Doggone it, Zote. Ah! Bah! But the real challenge with this fight is just evasion, like... Avoiding damage from him is really hard. He is hard to figure out. Like, hey, you can't go over his head, you can't go under him most times. The shock waves are devastating. The mini Zotes just add so much chaos to the things. Meh. Devastating is what it is. Come on. Bah! All right, having a bit of a stronger start this time. A little bit. Bleh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get a heal. Nope. Nuts. Bah! You know what? Screw it. We're not going to the Temple of Black Egg today. I'm beating freaking Zote, and we will do a Zote-tage if we have to. It's ridiculous. Come on. Heal up. Darn it, don't jump over his head when he's gonna do nonsense like that. Whoa, okay. Get a heal, please. I'll take it. Shoot! I hate guessing where he's gonna go. No! Oh, I did so good that time. All right, fine. Zote-tage it is. I have no idea what music we're playing, but by gosh, we're beating Zote today. Let's go! Gotcha, punk! Sit down! Jeepers, Zote. Zotester, your intensely overpowered self-esteem is an extremely hard fight. Or rather, Bretta's internalization of your intensely dishonest self-esteem is a difficult fight indeed. Bug Knight, wake up. Hey, nice. Got a bunch of essence from that. That's cool. Zotester. Zotems. That sucked. You're a lying liar, Zote. Yeah, same old stuff, whatever. You're still babbling about precepts? No, Zote. We're not doing precepts again. Great Prince, are your words, are they repeating? Wait, is she starting to realize he's full of crap? Or is she just getting bored? I wonder, did me defeating that dream version of him, has that, like, sort of dispelled her fascination with him just a little bit? Or is she just getting tired of hearing him repeat words? I don't know. Whatever. Oof. What a fight, though. Hey, so let's hear a round of applause for... Fragile Strength. I put it on wondering if maybe since it was in a dream and I didn't, like, lose Ghosty and all that other stuff when I died in there, I wondered if maybe the fragile stuff wouldn't break either. Didn't get to find out, because that turned out to be the thing that won the fight. But I'm just going to assume that those wouldn't have broken, because all the other death rules haven't applied to dream fights. Heck, some of you were saying that I should, like, not even be counting those as deaths on the death counter, because the game doesn't. I think it's close enough to a death, like, enough bosses are, like, they're functionally boss attempts and failures, where you have to start over on the boss again. Like, for our purposes, it's a death. For the death counter, I think that works as a death. Let's see, what was the last one I wanted to put in here? Was it Sprint Master or Grub Song? Let's go Grub Song. Yeah. All right. Well, that took a long time to win. Thanks, Zote, and thank all of you for watching. Tomorrow, we are going... You know what? Let's not end today, just yet. I have been telling y'all that we were going to read the Hunter's Journal notes for ages. So, let's do that. Let's read a bunch of them. As long as it's just one doozy of an episode, let's do that. And then, tomorrow we will go to this Temple of the Black Egg. You know the one. Let's find somewhere to read descriptions that is not near Zote Rambles. King Station, that'll do it. And let's find somewhere to go where Stag's not making tons of noise. This good? Still making a bit of noise there. I just want some nice background music, y'all. I think that's achievable. Here, let's get some enemies out of here. So it can be all nice and peaceful and quiet music. Then we'll read. There we go. See? Isn't that nicer? Some nice, chill tunes. Yeah, okay, this is some reading music right here. Let's do it. We got so much to catch up on. Holy cow. The Vengefly King. Apologies, by the way, if I repeat any of these, it was weeks ago that I did the last round because I kept forgetting. Vengefly King, patriarch of a Vengefly colony, swoops at intruders and cries out for reinforcements if threatened. A filthy creature that's happy to chew on any old thing it finds discarded on the cavern floor. When it notices a threat, it will annoyingly scream and shriek, so kill it swiftly. Gru's mother. Bizarrely, this monster does not lay eggs, but instead carries its young inside of its fat stomach. This strange practice seems to exhaust the creature, making it sleepy and vulnerable. Take advantage. A Gulka. Aggressive plant life that retracts protectively when danger is near. Spits hard spiky balls when foes are at a distance. Its leaves are dry and bland. The bud is unpleasantly sour, but oh, the venom in those balls it spits, exquisite. If you have the time to spare, try drinking some and enjoy the effects. A mask fly, a harmless flying creature that favors serene environments, usually travels in flocks. A mossy vagabond, a lazy, portly mosskin, easily swayed by others. Slow, fat, and easily vanquished. Common threads in those who forget their calling and forsake their duties. A Durendu, simple walking creature encased in a hard shell, often found wading in shallow pools and acidic water. A Duranda, simple flying creature protected by a spiky shell. A charged lumafly. When threatened, they cluster together, generating electricity. They usually drift about peacefully, but sometimes they cluster together and spit out a sharp, crackling flash that'll stun and burn even large beasts like myself. Watch closely for an opening and move past them quickly. Umu. Intelligent being that guards the inner chamber of the teacher's archives. The canyon below us, the one thick with fog and crackling with strange energy. A hunter can lose their senses down there. Be careful. Strange and unnatural things lurk there. A sporg detects nearby movement and fires out explosive spores that drift toward their target. If you're skillful, you can lead their pores back to them and watch them perish in a destruction of their own making. There's a lesson in that, I think. A shroomal ogre, a huge fungal creature, attacks by spitting corrosive venom and slamming its body into foes. Are these hulking things beasts, or are they mushrooms? I cut one in half and peered inside to find out, but could find no answers in its soft, stinking insides. A husk dandy. It seems the weakest, greediest members of Hallownest were also the ones who exerted the most influence. Truly a kingdom that was always destined for ruin. The cowardly husk. The fearful, cowardly nature of these Hallownest bugs persists even after death. It almost feels shameful to chase and cut them down. A gluttonous husk. As these bugs became wealthier, they hunted less and consumed more, eventually taking on a grotesque shape not unlike overripe fruit. A great husk sentry, animated remains of a great sentry, the most elite of the city's guards, wields a great nail and shell. Its powerful attacks cause heavy damage. Watcher Knight. Discarded shell of a Watcher Knight, reanimated by a swarm of infected flies. When these silent warriors fall in battle, their bodies split open and strange bugs come flying out. I wonder, what will come flying out of me when I die? Will my hopes and fears drift away into the darkness? The Collector, a dark figure locked inside the Tower of Love, preserves Hallownest's creatures in glass jars with particular attention given to grubs. A shadow that sometimes flits through the caverns, making strange noises to itself. I've never seen it clearly, so I have no idea what type of creature it is. A Whormp. Extremely amusing creature. It's true. Blugsack. Easily tracked down if you have a sense of smell. I strongly suggest you do not eat its eggs. Gigi likes them. Flukmunga. Aged fluke, grown fat on the rich refuse found in the pipes below the capital. Flukmarm, an insatiable breeder, has populated the waterways with its kind. Its insides double as a nest for young flukefays. The desire to breed, to leave behind a memory of ourselves in the shape of a child, it seems to be etched deep into the heart of every living creature. I too have felt the pull of that base instinct. A shardmite feeds on crystal dust and uses crystallized spines to protect itself from danger. I don't find this creature particularly notable or interesting. It should learn to fly, or breathe flames, or sing hauntingly. Anything to justify its existence. A Glimback. Slow, hardy creature. The crystals that grow on its back provide extra protection from foes above. Large and well protected, but slow and docile. The bugs of Hallownest used to force these creatures to carry around their carts and machines. The Crystal Hunter fires shards of fast-growing crystal at intruders. Make their homes all the way up at the top of the world. Do they use the crystals willingly as weapons, or are they merely hosts and the crystals parasites? A crystallized husk, remains of a bug who died amongst the crystals. Animated by a strange force, it attacks by firing beams of light from its crystallized arms. A Crystal Guardian, a heavyset miner of the Crystal Peak overcome by crystal growth, can discharge blazing beams of light from its crystallized limbs. How does the world look to this creature, gazing out from within its crystal prison? Does it see only light? Is that what drives it into a frenzy? A Furious Vengefly. Vengefly whose body has been distorted by continued infection. Highly aggressive. A volatile gruzzer. A gruzzer swollen with infection and primed to burst. Horrible goo and noxious gas has started leaking down from above. Is there a source of all this pestilence? If so, I haven't seen it. A violent husk, maddened by massive infection, charges at enemies with no thought for its own preservation. Slobbering husk, the body of a bug completely consumed by infection, spits corrosive liquid. A garpede, giant burrower covered in thick shell plates, tirelessly travels the tunnels of Deep Nest. Monstrously strong, they shrug off any attacks you make on their thickly armored bodies. Luckily, if you simply avoid their paths, they'll leave you alone. Stalking devout, worshippers of Hera the Beast, shield themselves with hard-plated foreclaws, then lash out suddenly to cut down prey. Lesser Malek attacks by spitting acid and slashing with foreclaws. If you try to keep your distance, it'll spit sticky, burning globs of vile stomach juice. Move in quickly and strike decisively. A Maw Lurk, a large immobile creature, wildly spits venom when intruders pass by. A light seed. Okay, so light is definitely a source of infection, it seems like. Weirdly. Like, I'm not used to light being the dangerous otherworldly force, but here we are. A single-celled organism completely infected, scurries about simple-mindedly. An infected balloon, single cell of infection, has a simple mind and can float using internal gases. Broken vessel, shattered corpse reanimated by infected parasites. The shape of this creature. I've seen something like it before. More than once, perhaps. It looks a little like the bugs of Hollow Nest, but not quite the same. Where did these empty little wanderers come from? Where, indeed. A boofly, a large docile creature that peacefully buzzes around in the caverns of Kingdom's Edge. A primal aspid, these suck. A wilder, ancestral form of the aspid. Once thought extinct, they've reappeared at the edges of the world. These cruel foes will ambush you and relentlessly attack with their searing venom. How strange that their descendants are so weak. If I have children, I hope they'll be stronger than me. A hopper. Leaps at prey and uses its sharp proboscis to drain vital fluids. This hopping thief's belly's full of blood stolen from other beasts. If you hold it above a fire, the belly will grow and grow until it explodes in a steaming shower of fluids. Don't ask how I know. A great hopper. Leaps around the edge of the world trying to crush prey beneath its body and often succeeding. A grub mimic. Assumes the shape of a harmless creature to lure prey. Turns out there's two more out there. Cool. A hiveling, a smallest of the hive's inhabitants, carries out simple tasks. Weak, but hard-working and numerous. Their hairy little bodies are filled with thick, sweet golden liquid. Good to keep a few on you for long hunts. Little snacks. A hive soldier defends the hive against intruders with its extendable stinger. Savage and dedicated warriors. Be prepared to fight them to the death if you plan on invading their home. A hive guardian. Protects the hive by hurling its huge body at intruders. A husk hive. A cowardly husk, its body colonized by hivelings. Did the hivelings build their nest around this sorry bug, or did the bug squeeze its body into their nest? Either way, they seem happy enough together. I guess. Hive Knight. Loyal protector of the hive's queen. Flightless, but ferocious in battle. Some creatures are born with duties and loyalties marked indelibly upon their minds. They're strong, but they're also slaves. Spiny husk, overgrown with vegetation. It attacks by firing sharp spines from its body. A Loodle. Oh, what a great name. For a thing I hate. Inhabits the wilds beside the Queen's gardens. Not aggressive in nature, but its wild bouncing behavior can be dangerous. It seems like their energy's limitless. Do they ever stop to sleep, or eat, or love? Mantis Petra. Lurks among foliage and attacks by flinging wind scythes from a distance. They'll harass you from afar, so get close and strike quickly. Their bodies are brittle and will easily fall to your nail. A Mantis Traitor. Once a member of the Mantis tribe, now cast out and driven mad by infection. Aha, so that is why mantises were over there in the Queen's area. They're just traitors. and succumbing to infection as a result. A sharp boulder, hardened boulder bred for battle in the Colosseum of Fools, tougher and more aggressive than its wild ancestor. An armored squid, bred for battle in the Colosseum of Fools, tougher and more aggressive than its wild ancestor. Strong and quick, when they rear back, either move out of the way or prepare to strike back. A battle obel, raised in the Colosseum. Although trained for combat, its movements and attacks are still haphazard. It hadn't really occurred to me in the middle of all that fighting that all of these enemies are basically enemies I've seen before but put in armor. That's very, very cool and adorable. Except for that one. Obel obel. A larger cousin of the obel, pairs with a mate for life and will never leave its side. A shielded fool. A warrior fighting for glory in the Colosseum of Fools, warily approaches opponents with shell held high. A sturdy fool. Warriors fighting for glory in the Colosseum uses crescent-shaped blades to cut down foes. A winged fool. Warrior fighting for glory in the Colosseum. I'm just going to skip that line for the rest of these. Flies just out of an opponent's reach, then darts in for the kill. What do they hope for, these warriors fighting in the Colosseum? Are they slaves or prisoners? Or do they freely choose to fight? A heavy fool aggressively charges down foes. Zote. A self-proclaimed knight of no renown, wields a nail he carved from shell wood named Lifeender. Some rare creatures are so weak, so helpless, so inept, and so irritating that hunting them gives no pleasure. That's true. But Grey Prince Zote, though, figment of an obsessed mind, lacks grace but becomes stronger with every defeat. Really? Really? Wow. My love, any creature who could bear to be away from you, who would willingly leave you behind or say unkind things to you? Pah! Lowly maggots, not worthy of standing in your gracious shadow. She felt her cold body grow warm, a sensation she had almost forgotten. The Grey Prince, Chapter 112. She is prolific. A winged Zoteling. I love that these exist. A figment of an obsessed mind, grudgingly assisting its master in combat by lazily flying toward foes. She asked whether he had bought the charm for her, as he promised he would, but then he explained. The charm was actually of low quality and not worth the price asked. She understood the wisdom of his decision perfectly. Good grief. Greta, get free. You don't want to be around this one. 0. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior, executed for crimes against the king. A life defined by tragedy and triumph. A death marred by sorrow and regret. A spirit burdened by sins and memories. Better to wander the world than to be cursed with glory. Gorb. A lingering dream of a fallen warrior, a mysterious life form that claimed to contain all the world's knowledge inside of its distended brain. I am Gorb! Marmu. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior, protector of the Queen's Gardens. If you believe in something as hard as you can, with your eyes shut tight, eventually it'll come true. Oh my. No eyes. Disappeared during the plague. They're coming. What's inside of you? Strip it out. Hornet. Skilled protector of Hallownest's ruins, wields a needle and thread. I've seen this nimble little creature. I thought her prey and pounced at her, but with a flash she stabbed me with her flying stinger and darted away. Could she be a hunter? And a shade. Echo of a previous life, defeat it to retake its power and become whole. Each of us leaves an imprint of something when we die, a stain on the world. I don't know how much longer this kingdom can bear the weight of so many past lives. Indeed. Well, I think that's about gonna do it for the reading. Hefty episode, at least a hefty recording. I don't know how short it'll end up being after the Zotage, but... Alright, I'm done over here. Let's head back to Dertmouth. Stagbert, away! Thank you. Alrighty. I think we are done for today. Y'all have a good one. And tomorrow, the Temple of the Black Egg and whatever awaits inside. See you later. Bye!